Hey guys, so today I wanted to explain how to do the weapons glitch in Delta Force Black Hawk Down. This is going to work both for the base game and for the Team Saber expansion. What this glitch allows you to do is you can choose any weapon that you want for any mission that you want. If you choose a mission, for example, Radio ID'd, you'll notice that you only have a select amount of weapons that you can choose from. Well, it's been discovered that, let's choose Marker Breakdown here, for example. When we click on a mission, right before we're about to start it, for whatever reason this data is in the code, it's stored somewhere. And not only is it stored somewhere, but we can also access it. So if we go back to Radio ID and then I hit load mission and then I hit back, you'll see we just loaded the loadout from Marker Breakdown. Now, what this means is you'll of course notice that we do need at least one save file on the mission that we want to do the glitch on. Furthermore, if we go back, let's go back to Marker Breakdown. Let's say I want this gun instead, and these claymores instead, and now I hit back, and I go back to Radio ID, and I hit load mission, and I hit back. It did not save. It only stores the default loadout. So how can we get whatever weapon we want? Well, there's actually a perfect mission for this. It's going to be Aidid Takedown. This mission lets you choose any weapon in the game. It has all of them. So we're just going to choose a loadout here that we want. And then you're going to hit new mission. You do not have to create a save file on this or anything like that. And then you're going to close the mission. Let's go back to Radio ID. Hit load. Hit back. And you can see we now have the weapons that we launched that mission with. It is also worth noting that on a lot of missions, for example, Radio ID, the one that we've been using as an example, there's an objective that requires you to use a satchel charge, and the rocket launcher simply will not blow up that objective. We have to use satchels. We have no choice. So if you did load a loadout and it has an accessory or any gun in general that you don't want, you can just switch it, and then you'll see we can't switch back to the rocket launcher, but we do now have the satchel. So now we actually can play the mission with the M60 and the shotgun, and actually complete the mission now that we have the satchel and not the rocket launcher. So if there's any piece of the loadout you don't want, you are still able to change it. It also might be worth noting that a lot of people consider this to be the best gun in the game, the Car 15 with the grenade launcher. This seems to be a favorite. So you might want to write down what missions that loadout happens on so you can do a quick load of it instead of having to start a mission and close out of it. It's going to be Mogadishu Mile, Last Stand, and Valiant Soldiers. All start. Their default loadout has the Car 15 with the grenade launcher. If the mission that you're in has an armory, you are still able to access it and change your weapon. So it doesn't affect that at all. I want to give a shout out to Styx for actually finding this glitch. I'm going to leave a link to his channel in the description. I don't think he fully understood how it worked and that we could do any weapon we wanted by starting a mission and then closing it. But yeah, he showed it to me and then I looked into it and I figured it all out. So I figured I'd make a video on it. Shout out to Styx.